Just a few more days, and the 3rd SAF Task Group will complete its sector patrol and make its transit out of the Gulf of Aden. But there is no letting down of their guard. They remain focused on their work against the threat of piracy. Off-duty personnel relax with a good read or head for the satellite phone booths and internet terminals. These keep them in touch with family and friends and to keep their fingers on the pulse of the world outside. Online encouragement have also been pouring in for the task group from supporters and well-wishers back home. All these help to keep the crew's morale high.
In terms of morale, we pay a lot of attention to this. And actually one of the most critical components of morale is actually the food. Food is something that keeps us going, and us being Singaporeans, actually food is very important.
The Endeavour's team of chefs are sweating it out in the galley to whip up lunch. On the lunch menu today is a simple dish of prawn noodle soup. But a team of 9 chefs, headed by Staff Sergeant Aaron Leung, also prepare other tasty Singaporean treats to pamper the taste buds of the task group.
Normally, we'll do something like chap chai peng, Western cuisine, and so on. But sometimes, due to this type of long sailing, we'll try to put in an effort to cook local delights. For example, nasi lemak, chicken rice, laksa, mee siam, etc. Okay, so this is actually to ease the ship company's homesickness. Yeah.
In the meantime, the mix of Navy and Army gunners on board Endeavour conduct a small arms live firing exercise. These and other weapons, such as the 25mm Typhoon guns, the .5 machine guns, as well as the general-purpose machine guns, provide the protection that Endeavour needs in the event that a suspicious contact turns nasty.
If it's perceived that it's posing a threat to us and it's charging at us very fast and it's approaching our direction, then we will be asked to fire upon the skiff. Some of the elements and environment you cannot control. For example, bad sea state. When the sea state is bad and if you have to do firing, you have to really know how to compensate your rounds and your aiming to achieve the desired results.
Lunch is served, and the crew file into the crowded cafeteria for a share of the steaming hot meal.
Good, you think you'll be good? Yes.
To cook for them, actually it's a privilege for me. So I get to learn more because there are more people on board the ship now for this mission. So I get more comments, good, bad. So I'm able to improve more.
Another contact of interest is spotted. The decision is made to scramble the Super Puma for further investigation. Major Chan Kwai Kiong, the heli detachment commander, gives the signal, and it's a mad dash to the flight deck to catch the activation. As the pilots push out into the open, I wonder if it would be another successful disruption of a pirate action group that had happened on their previous leg of patrol. It was 1st November 2011, and Endeavour was patrolling east of the internationally recommended transit corridor in the Arabian Sea, when a merchant vessel, the BW Broker, sent out a distress call. A Super Puma was immediately activated to fly to the assistance of the distressed vessel.
They had spotted a suspicious white skiff with about 6 to 7 people on board, closing in to them. So the heli-dive was immediately activated to provide assistance on scene.
But the skiff had already broken off the attack on hearing Endeavour's broadcast that she was approaching the incident area. Barely 3 hours later, another merchant vessel, the Elka Athena, reported that a similar skiff with armed people on board was speeding towards her. And once again, the skiff broke off the pursuit when the Super Puma was sighted. The task group conducted a thorough search of the area and was able to locate the skiff.
At that time, a depression was forming in the Arabian Sea and the winds were up to 25 knots. The wave height was up to 2 meters. The attack skiff would not be able to hold out for much longer in those circumstances.
With the help of a linguist on board, the pirates were instructed to surrender and disembark the skiff. The empty skiff was eventually sunk by the guns on board the Super Puma and Endeavour to prevent it from being used for future pirate attacks. The Endeavour calls at Omani port of Sultan Kabul as she completes the fourth and final leg of her sector patrol of the Gulf of Aden. Over the next few days in port, Endeavour will take on fuel and rations for her trip back to Singapore.
I think overall, we have ended this mission on a high, and I think the guys understand we are here for a purpose, being out here serving the SAF and serving the larger coalition force.
I realized that how important is the sea for Singapore being a maritime nation. To me, the effort that we put in is a reflection of our country's commitment towards the counter-piracy operations.
In a big package mission like this, we actually work together hand in hand, close coordination to make a complicated mission such as this successful.
We have sailed together as a crew and adopt a common goal for this mission.